prescription drugs is their narcotic of choice, but say everyday use is too risky for their health. The question that bothers me is why teens resort to drugs instead of finding something else to channel their energy in. I myself have never been introduced in any narcotics such as those. However, growing up, I had a friend who got in trouble with the law due to buying and distributing marijuana, a family member who spoke to me about his abuse with prescription pills since he was 15 stated, "I wish I never was addicted to pain pills. Worst decision as a youth I have ever made." Drug use in teens occur because of stress and the fact that the drugs act like a temporary getaway from reality. More teens die from overdosing of prescription drugs than heroin, cocaine combined, even though you need a prescription from a doctor to get narcotics from such as oxycodone, Percocet, Xanax. Teens find a way to obtain these drugs. Rather, it is stealing them or getting them from friends or relatives. Every day, about 2,000 teens use prescription drugs without the consent of a doctor. That must The most abused prescription use amongst college students is Adderall. College students who cram for big tests would use Adderall, in which helps increase speed and amount of dopamine in their brain. It's supposed to help them focus and give them energy to stay up later than normal. Most teens may have tried different narcotics, but in today's drug of choice is marijuana. Marijuana is also a cannabis, a plant, dried flower clustered with leaves of cannabis that usually smoked or eaten to induce euphoria. National studies show that one in eighth graders, 1/4 10th graders, and 1 in 3 12th graders have used marijuana in the past year. So researchers say that marijuana is a getaway drug, meaning once you adapt to the high you get from marijuana, there is going to be a craving to find the next fix that works. Peer pressure is the biggest role in teens using drugs. The need to follow or be cool, thinking if they smoke marijuana, others would think they are cool. Maybe if parents spoke to their children about drug abuse and using it would help in decrease the number of teen use. 42% of teens are less likely to use drugs than those parents who do not. However, only the quarter of teens report having these conversations. Drug abuse is the habitual taking of an addictive and illegal narcotics. It is said that drug addiction is difficult to overcome. It is more than a complex disease. In fact, because drug changes the brain in ways that foster compulsive drug abuse, quitting is difficult, even for those who are ready to do so. Many things cause drug abuse, but the number one role in teens is feeling to of getting away rather it is from a broken home or being bullied from school. Teens seem to think getting a temporary high helps suppress all the stress and pain and humiliation, which is the reality. This is the only a temporary solution. Drug abuse in teen is an epidemic, and as I have said, I believe if parents spoke to their children about drugs, they are likely to use, even if their peers pressure them into taking at least once. The strong will of a person could change the outcome, and teens could reduce the numbers of those who use illegal narcotics.